All right, my Virgo friends, how are you today? Aaron here bringing your monthly horoscope for July of 2020. We have a beautiful month ahead of us. We've got an eclipse in Capricorn, sister Earth sign in the 5th house. All right, this is happening on the 4th/5th of July, depending on where you're at in the world. So it's at like 12:47 a.m. on the 5th. My time, Eastern Standard Time, right? So wherever you're at, my friends in LA, it's going to happen at 9:47 p.m. And you can do the math. You get it. Anyway, all right, my Virgo friends, what the heck is going on for us? Right off the gate, we've got this lunar eclipse. This is tying up. This is ending the eclipses here in Capricorn and Cancer. Okay. So for you, this is 11th house, and this is 5th house. Okay. So the moon, Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn, here you go, are all in your 5th house, okay? Abundance and transformation and let's make things real. The moon, about emotional needs, will be 13 degrees sun here in Cancer. All right, so 13 degrees, if you know your chart, you'll know exactly where this falls and what it's lining up with if you have anything around those 13, 15 degrees. Anyway, so this is, for one, about being committed, staying committed, what's going on here. This is about creative self-expression. How are you expressing yourself to the world? You have all of this energy here. I'm a Virgo rising as well. I think I say that every single month. So I'm also a Capricorn. So there's all this energy is, whoa, it's a doozy. It's a doozy for us earth signs, even the Taurus, right? Look at this, Uranus there. We just got so much coming up. All right. So this is about being committed. This is about our love relationships, romantic relationships, not necessarily about partnerships. That would be 7th house here of Pisces, and Neptune's over there, expanding our love relationships. We just had Mars move through it. Mars still might be in your 7th house here of romantic partnerships. All right, but this is dealing with love. Love, not every, person, individual that you love or have a relationship with, or even a romantic relationship, is a partnership. This is very, very different. This could even be dealing with children. Okay, 5th house deals with children. And again, how you're expressing yourself to the world. So there's a lot that says I need to express myself this way, but there's something that says I need to let go of. What is happening over here, for you in Sagittarius? What do we need to let go of that this eclipse is highlighting? What knowledge do we need to let go of that's holding us back from expressing ourselves freely? Now, 5th house is Leo, okay, which is ruled by the sun. The sun never dims its light. The sun is shining bright, 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 constantly, consistently, right? And it's never varying, it's never swaying, it's never faulting. And this Capricorn energy as well is very similar to that of Leo energy in the sense of it stays the course, right? Capricorn, the committed Capricorn mountain goat, it's going to get to the top, going to get to the bottom and back up again. All right. So a lot of energy here of commitment, of yes, I can, no matter what it is, I can figure it out. The show must go on. I am the person for the job. I am going to shine my light, and there's nothing stopping me here this month of July from doing what I have to do, which is shining our own light. Sometimes we don't understand our own importance in life. Okay, so my Virgo friends, going with the changes that the North Node in Gemini is bringing, going with the changes the South Node in Sagittarius is, I'm backward, that the South Node in Sagittarius is bringing, and that the North Node in Gemini, this new knowledge, new information. So we're going with this changes, right? Now on the 11th, we have Mercury stationed direct. Okay, so Mercury will finally go direct. At the same time, we have the moon over here meeting up with Mars at 7 degrees of Aries. This is in our 8th house. And Chiron. Okay, so that's a conjunction only 2 degrees off of Chiron. So it's emotional needs, action, healing. All right, so there's emotional needs, action, and healing happening here in the 8th house, which is shared resources, as well as this deals with power. 8th house is ruled by Scorpio energy. Okay, so this is that sex, money, power. What are the things that are beneath the surface that are underlining issues that are going on in our lives? Well, for the next 6 months, and because this eclipse is dealing with 6 months of our lives here, is a release, all right? And this conjunction happening somewhere between the 7th or 8th house for us Virgos, what release do we need to do? what are we holding on to that no longer serves us to where we're going? You know, we need to take action in our own healing. This isn't something that's going to just happen overnight. You know, there's no rushing a healing. This isn't something that's going to happen in the blink of an eye. This is something that will take work and consistency, and just like we're talking here, commitment. Right? It's going to take commitment for us to receive this life-changing energy. It's here, it's all around us, you know, but it's going to take work. On the 14th now, Mars is actually going to conjunct Chiron officially, all right, to solidify whatever healing has started when the moon was conjunct here on the 11th, is going to, you know, kind of come full circle around the 14th. As well, on the 14th, we have a really cool aspect happening. Neptune and Saturn here have that septile all the way till July 25th, right? Now on the 11th, Neptune starts to create that septile also to Uranus. Okay, so this is in our sister Earth signs. All right, this is a really beautiful connection, especially for us Earth signs, us Virgos, as this is about travel, ninth house breakthroughs, but really, you know, I want to get away from like the concept of travel as especially with this lockdown happening. You know, this is about philosophy. This is about education. This is about religion. This is about a deepening of our understanding of life. This is collectively coming together to gain resources, to gain knowledge on many vast different areas of life, and it's like pooling this information together. So the fact that we have Neptune here in the 7th house, partnerships, okay, making that connection to Saturn in our 5th house of romance and expression and freedom and playfulness. And then that same Neptune connection in our 7th house, making a connection to our 9th house about the philosophy, about education, about religion, the higher knowledge. You know, this is a beautiful connection, and that is going to last through August. Okay, so the septile to Saturn ends on the 25th. However, the septile to Uranus, which is the breakthrough, Saturn pressure, all right, we're raining diamonds on Saturn. That's the kind of pressure it has. Uranus is the release, the weird planet that spins vertically. You know, its rings are vertical. This is switch it up, change this pressure. Now it's like it's going from like vacuum to push, right? So all of a sudden, hiya! For the next pretty much month and a half, we have this energy between Neptune, your dreams, your imagination, you know, the sky is the limit, and wild, radical breakthrough Uranus, you know, and for quite a bit of time, for about 2 weeks, you know, we have Neptune and Uranus, Neptune, septile to Uranus and septile to Saturn. All right, again, these septiles, they're really beautiful. It is the 7th harmonic, the crown chakra. This is the fate and destined connection. This is the sweeping hand of God or whatever it is coming in. That's just this unseen force that just, you know, it's like the two strangers just bumping into each other at, you know, at the supermarket or whatever, and it's like, oh, and then we just fall in love or something like that, you know, kind of a movie thing. But it's just like, that's this, you know, it's like this unseen thing that's bringing people together or manifesting things into our lives. It might not be people, it might be a thing, it might be a job, it might be a career opportunity, it might be an idea or a concept of ways to make money I mean, money's not in our chart right now, but you know, it could be literally anything. So you know your life, you know what's going on. So that's the 14th through the rest of the month, okay? Really, really awesome energy. Now on the 20th, we have a new moon in Cancer, which is pretty wild considering we just had a new moon in Cancer at 0 degrees. So now we have a new moon at 28 degrees. This is reminding us, although the energy is shifted, we're out of the Capricorn Cancer, sort of. You know, this eclipse is bringing it up. The nodes have shifted into Gemini and Sagittarius. So it's no longer staying in my safe space and only caring about licking my own wounds and caring for myself. It's saying explore out, get out of your comfort zone. The eclipse is. So the eclipse, the North Node, saying get out of your comfort zone, let go of this old crap that doesn't serve you, let go of these old ideas that hold you back, that make you think small. However, with this new moon, with the eclipse is still being Capricorn Cancer and the new moon being in Cancer, this is saying like, look, although we're on a path of new knowledge, although we're on a path of, you know, wiping out the old, it's important that we still maintain a relationship with ourselves of care and nurture, honesty and compassion, as well as to the other people. Even if we see completely different viewpoints, lifestyle viewpoints, it's like care and maybe ask these, important questions. Well, why do you feel this way? If it's so important, whatever the issue or whatever it may be, it's just like saying, look, be compassionate. We don't know everything. This Cancer new moon is going to be really powerful. Again, because we had 2 Cancer new moons this year, one of them being an eclipse. Damn near spot on eclipse, So this is coming back. This is a reboost of that energy. And it's saying, look, love. Just love, hand in hand, we cross that river together, right? Now, on the 22nd, the sun is going to move out of Cancer and enter the sign of Leo. All right, so that's going to be a nice fire. This is the heart of the summer, the heat of the summer from the 20th through the rest of the month, or the 22nd to the rest of the month. The sun's moving home where it loves to be and reminding us all that we have the ability, the passion, the fire to do whatever we need to do in our lives, to create these beautiful changes within our lives, to be as disciplined, to be as structured and organized as we need to be consistent as we need to be. Consistent as the sun, And that's the thing. The sun is consistent. The clouds aren't. You know what I mean? We are the sun. We have to be consistent. The clouds are the rest of the world. The rest of the world is not going to be consistent, but it's up to us, right? Virgos, to be consistent. All right. So have a beautiful month, my friends. As always, appreciate you so much. I love you. I wish you enough. And we'll see you tomorrow for the dailies.